How's that?
Password's banana. Type it in the
Now
chat.
we have. Now I think we have sound. Yeah. Oh. Well, see, this is what happens when we don't do this for a long time.
Yeah.
Forget how to do things. But I'm pretty sure. Okay, Bunkmaster B, banana.
Woo! All right.
There we have it, Nick Boyer, banana. Okay, thank you, everyone. Sorry about that. So, as we said, we just, when the mic was off, we gave away the secret code to our annual raffle prize. So you missed that. I'm sorry, but
There's
here
always
we are.
next year.
Yeah, there's always next time. We're gonna play some games.
That we are.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
It's the happy hour. Let us know what you're drinking
Sunday.
in the chat on Sunday night. And yeah, we're gonna
So
play some games.
yeah, we've
It's like
got,
we got
Cirro here for the three of us to play. Nick's gonna be manning the
I'll
chat.
watch.
Nick's gonna be overseeing.
Yeah.
So I've never played this game, but I read the rules. Elliot and Sean have played this game. So
I can do the rundown if you guys want.
Yeah, for sure.
Kick it
All
off.
right, sounds good. All right, so this is Cirro. We're each going to select one of these cool dragon stones to represent us, so everybody can pick one of those now. I guess I'm going to be red because I have a red shirt on.
What color shirt do I have? I have a blue shirt on. Okay, here we go.
Well, okay, we're going with shirts.
We're going for
brown.
wardrobe synergy here.
Alright, I pick brown.
All right, so we each get to place our stone on one of these lines on the outside edge of the board. We're also going to shuffle up these tiles and put the dragon tile at the bottom.
Can't help but notice Sean and Elliot have placed their tiles or stones in the same, like, away from the edge, same amount away from the edge.
Oh yeah.
It's because we're not suckers.
I got wild
Yeah.
and put it wherever it landed, but I did notice that maybe that was a mistake. But we'll find out all together.
Oh yeah. I don't know. This is kind of a chaotic game,
Yeah.
so I would say
If there is high strategy to Cirro, I have not learned it yet.
yeah. So we each draw 3 path tiles, and then on your turn, you get to pick one of your path tiles. You could play it in a position where it advances your piece. I'm going to pick a random one off the top. So say, for example, if I install my path tile here, I'm going to move down the line to the end right there. And your goal is essentially to stay on the board longer than anybody else.
Without getting shot off the edge.
Yes, without getting shot off the edge. If you would ever advance, if you'd ever play a path that would then connect to another piece, you also have to advance as far as you can down the line. So it's not just the tile that you're playing, which orientation and path matters. It's anything that's already existing on the board.
Okay.
And that's really kind of all there is to Cirro. It's pretty. All other explanation can be held until it's relevant. Like
Okay.
there's this thing called the dragon tile, but we don't need to talk about that until that's relevant.
If we see it.
Yeah.
Quick question though, like
Sure.
if Elliot's got a tile down, and Elliot has moved, what if I'm like, I want Elliot to shoot off the edge, so I'm gonna go like that.
You have to play a tile so that it advances your piece.
Okay.
If it also advances somebody else's piece, then that's cool and that will happen, but it has to advance your piece.
Okay.
So you can't just play tiles purely out of spite
Evil.
tiles.
Evil. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
No problem. All right. Who wants to go first?
Well, I think you should, since you did such a great job explaining.
Alrighty.
Has anyone in the chat played Cirro?
Oh, good question. Let us know if you've played Cirro.
Ages 8 and up.
Yeah,
Most of the folks on this chat should be able to handle it.
I hope so.
Depends on who's in the chat, really.
Ben Uncles is a large portion.
Well, I'm gonna try to stay alive. Oh, well, that's all right.
right.
That ain't right. That boy ain't right.
That
That Cirro ain't
It's
right.
too small. I don't
All right,
like that.
moving right there.
All right.
And I draw a tile, and we'll go to Elliot.
All right.
Oh, I haven't even been looking. Whoops.
And then I will draw a tile.
All right. I'm just gonna put stuff down. I'm just gonna. It's okay, and it can be wrong.
Yes.
You
It's a
need-
fast
game
game,
of-
so don't. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about putting too much depth of strategy.
Oh, thank you.
Mind.
Yeah.
Don't take it so seriously,
It's
and
just a
don't get
game
mad
of-
at everyone.
Following the path.
Is that's the rules?
It's just a
To
game.
most board games, yes.
I believe we're supposed to be flying dragons. I think that's
That's cool.
what's going on. There are dragons on our stones, so
Okay.
I'd imagine we're flying.
All right. I'm gonna drop this guy down. So far, everybody's minding their own business. It's good.
So is that early Cirro when you play the low player games where you can kind of
Yeah.
like fly around in circles?
Oh, that's not
Yeah, this plays up to what, 8? And we played it
Yes.
with 8 not too long ago, right? And it
Yeah.
was pretty. It got crazy. Although I guess I was surprised that no one got like knocked out super early, but it just got very hectic
Yeah.
at some point.
I always wonder about the tile design in this game because it's really interesting how everything always lines up all the time. Like, there's got to be some sort of mathematical.
Yeah.
I feel like we recommend this game a lot, so if you're looking.
It's one of those things where it's like, for as easy as this game is to learn and to play, and it might be the easiest game to learn and play, I bet designing it was really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one I can actually get my family to play, and they enjoy.
Oh, thank you, Sean.
And the fact that it plays such a big player count is a bonus.
Yeah, I have to do like 8th grade standardized test maneuvers in my head to know where everything is going to line up once I get it out on the board. Did anyone else take that test where you had to like in your mind fold the cubes and know which side the like shaded
Where
part
it's
would
gonna,
end up
like if
on?
you unfolded it,
Yeah.
then
No.
I
Oh
like
my
maybe
God, that
remember
test-
this now.
I
but
just
don't-
like started filling in bubbles. I was like, I don't even want to
What?
try. This is some standardized test.
A Benny Gesserit thing, or
Yeah,
like
clearly I am not a Bene Gesserit.
Mhm.
They do not identify me.
fear is the mind killer. Fill the circle all the way in with your number 2 pencil.
My friend
It's the
Kylie
subtitle, so-
did a really good job on it, but this girl also
Oh, it's on me. Sorry.
she liked the flavor of Metamucil. She's like, oh, it tastes like Tang.
Did you just name this person on the?
I did not
What's
give
her
their
name?
last name.
Kylie?
Kylie.
Kylie
If
Metamucil.
you're in
Yeah,
the chat.
so she liked the flavor of Metamucil because her dad was like, this is healthy, you should drink it. So she's like 14 and she's like, this tastes like Tang, it's awesome. And she drank like 4
Oh.
glasses of it.
Oh.
And
Oh,
she's like,
God.
I couldn't even bend over at my locker the next day.
It's like in college, I went to a health food store and got
Jesus.
flaxseed waffles and,
Oh yeah.
and ate the whole box because I was inebriated. Then I was real regular.
But she like,
It's a happy
she
hour,
did
folks.
really well on that test with the folding of the boxes, but she didn't
I'm
know.
unable to follow these threads.
I'm saying she
Much
had
like the
some
threads in
logic,
Cirro.
but may not have been the most sense.
Anyone in the chat eat anything weird when they were
Yeah.
younger?
What medicines were you addicted to? I definitely liked the taste of Dimetap
Yeah, me
as a
too.
kid, the
Oh my
like
gosh,
grape
yeah.
Dimetap.
Try a minute.
But I don't think
Cherry.
I didn't like sneak the bottle away or whatever. There's
I
Steve.
told my parents.
Steve in the chat.
Drinking cough syrup.
Hi, Steve. Tell us.
I definitely one time told my dad we had really good smelling stuff, and I had to show him.
What?
And I went over there,
What stuff?
and it was rubber cement.
Oh.
I like took a big whiff of it in front of him, and he's like, "Oh my god,
Right.
no!"
There's a Ramones song about that.
Yeah.
I was like
there-
5.
There is.
Uh-oh.
Check this out.
No.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I am still just trying to
Oh,
get
God.
away from everybody.
I apologize, everyone. There's big work. I'm gonna make it fix. Everything's fine. I just. Oh, actually, I think no one can see it except for me. Sorry. Still learning.
Nick's freaking everyone out for
How
no
this
reason.
works.
It's all good.
No, I wanted to add a now playing Cirro
Oh.
thing, and it's like real big.
Elliot, I feel like you're flying pretty aggressive. You're just going in a diagonal line right between everybody.
I'm just trying to get out of the way.
Ah, Christine, going to the pocket.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
there
going somewhere.
like names for moves in Cirro? Like that'd be cool. You know, like there's names for specific chess maneuvers. You know,
Right,
for Cirro.
the Beneki opening or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there could be.
I agree.
But I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, this is getting so complicated. I should really think. Ugh, I don't know how to do this.
Be the line.
Ah?
That's
Ah?
right.
I can't even see what
Yeah.
thing you're playing.
Say. I'm just trying to map it out in my head.
Oh, I forgot to draw a tile.
Okay, if I do that, it goes.
Oh man.
Okay, I don't think I want to do that.
I screwed it up.
You alright over there, Nick?
Yeah, I just failed at what I was trying to do. Okay, we have a story from Bunkmaster B here.
Mhm.
I heard in my earlier day, I'm gonna put this on the screen too. I heard in my earlier days that eating lots of carrots would help me get six-pack abs.
Oh yeah.
Turns out it's because they're high in fiber. I was playing basketball in the middle of the game, I had to run. Oh, there's part 2. A way to hit a bathroom before a catastrophe struck. Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, we've got.
Orange
Yeah.
is the theme of.
All right, that's a good story.
Everybody knows it's called
we
a
got
six
we got
pack.
another one from Orion P. I should have read this first before I just put it on the screen. I wanted to
Oh,
prevent a
God.
cold coming on in college, and I drank 2 cartons of orange juice, which it turns out is mainly sugar, and then I got very sick.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
yeah. Also, yeah, the vitamin C thing is like you should investigate the vitamin C for preventing colds and such. It's an interesting tale. The origin of that being like a thing. Okay, and then we have Steve saying my favorite candy used to be circus peanuts. So that's kind of weird, right?
God,
I
I've
would
never
agree.
even eaten one. That's upsetting.
I would agree. That's
That's
weird.
so
Oh, and we have Ryan, Mr. Reynolds in the chat too. Welcome. Nick Boyer. I guess I used to really love the taste of children's Tylenol.
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't?
I don't have any, like, weird, like, innocent I tried to eat a thing because I just thought it was a normal food and then it really messed me up sort of stories.
I once babysat for a family somewhere in the United States, not in Ohio,
Oh.
and the parents were like, "Yeah, if you can't get our 4-year-old to go to bed, just give him Benadryl." And I was
Oh,
like,
God.
And they're like, "Oh, here are your beverages," and show me their like stocked fridge full of vodka. And the mom's like trying to do shots with me, and I'm like
Whoa.
20, and I'm like, "I'm good."
Wow.
And then the kid, when it was bedtime, was like, "I don't feel so good. Can I have some Benadryl?" And I'm like,
Oh, God, that's
your
that's
future is
dark.
upsetting."
That's
Jeez.
quite dark.
Is it on me? Sorry.
I didn't medicate him.
Christine, did you?
I just
play-
went.
Okay, that's what. Just want to double check.
No, I think I'm in trouble. I think I did this to myself also.
Add this.
We'll see. It was a dicey decision for me to go to the center.
Everyone's still alive, though. That's good.
What happens if we see the dragon tile?
If we see the dragon tile, if you draw it, it essentially means that you're owed tiles from the stack, and then you get them when somebody else dies.
Ah, that's right.
Because so the dragon tile's like the last tile in the stack. It's just kind of a...
So if anybody gets knocked out, their hand goes back to the stack, and it starts with the person. No one draws until you get to the person with the dragon tile.
Yes.
Pretty clever little, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, very simple game. I bet it was real hard to design it and make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if this was the right decision. Going there.
Can we ever be on the same tile?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Oh, I'm maybe not screwed. Maybe it's hard to say.
I don't know. This is gonna be a close
Sean and
one.
Christine could potentially...
The 3-player game, there's less like knocking other people off. Like when you get 4 or above, you can start having these weird cascading. Like one person lays a tile and it shoots 3 people off the board, kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels very different at different player counts, I will say. Under 4, it's kind of a totally different game than it is at like 5 and up.
Oh, God. Very close.
Mm-hmm.
I could have just depending on what Sean has here.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be in.
Got set up.
Trying to see if there's any way out for me. Nope. But
Can you take Christine out with you?
I think I take Christina out with me.
That's what we call a spite tile.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! And then
Wait,
Christine.
Oh, I see. I have to.
Oh.
Oh!
Wait, you're
Oh!
alive. Dang.
Maybe.
Let's figure out the math of this.
All right, and so Sean's tiles go back to the
yes.
stack.
So Christine got the dragon, so 1 goes to Christine. And then, do you need 1 now?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so you
it
get
starts-
another
okay.
1. Because there's only enough tiles to fill in the board.
So wait, did you move your guy?
Oh, no, I did. It did not.
What happened?
I just placed it and knew where he would end up, which was
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Fudge.
I feel good about my choices.
I don't.
Or maybe not. Maybe based on what I have in my hand, maybe that was poor. Oh, no. Oh.
You're gonna win.
As long as you lose this turn, I am.
I am. There's no other way. I'm working on it though. Maybe something will appear if I just stare long enough.
Let us know in the
I
chat
think-
the time that you've solved the problem by staring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is not gonna work, but whatever. I'm
Okay.
out.
All right. Well,
There
I was
it
totally
is.
done no matter what,
That was
also.
Cirro. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's just you just gotta last that one extra
Yeah,
turn.
so my choices all led me off the board.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Happened to me
That's how
too.
it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah, it
game.
was
Cirro
fun. Yeah,
is.
it was nice because I didn't I was acting like I had to pay attention, but I didn't really have to pay attention.
Well, it's also like
Yeah, it's-
the easiest game in the world to teach. That's the other
Yeah.
thing. Like, you can get better at it for sure.
Quick setup.
But yeah, setting up is really good. I mean, like, you can play it with like, what's the 9 to 99 kind of thing. Like,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
you teach your parents, you teach your kids.
To be able to play up to like 8 players and You know, you can just hang out and chat while you're playing it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot.
Do we want to try and play something else, or what are we doing? What's next on the
We've got
docket?
King Domino, which I have never played.
Domino's great.
A bunch of two-player games. So it depends on who wants to get in on the next game. We want to mix it up.
We could go on over to. I could teach King Domino, I think.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll sit out for this one and take over the chat.
All right. And here, I'll show you. Although, actually, real quick, yeah, you can start switching over. I do want to show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I do want to point out the other versions of Cirro that are pretty cool as well. There is Cirro of the Seas, which has the same. I guess I could do it like this. I don't know what's better. Has the same core mechanics of Cirro, with laying the tiles and following the path in that same way. But this one also has some dice. You have to roll the dice every so often, and depending on the dice rolls, sea monsters will appear, and those are also tiles. And depending on the dice again, the sea monsters may move, and whatever they touch just gets destroyed. So, same Cirro, but with this one extra random element, so that if you just want a little more like chaos, a little more randomity in there too, you get these sea creatures that destroy tiles. I think they also can destroy the paths. Oh, thank you. Like the paths themselves,
Okay.
Which is interesting.
So not everything is a result of my bad decision.
Yeah. So right, it just adds that element of little more chance, but yeah, otherwise the same. And then the newest one is Surophenix Rising. So this one has a couple other mechanics in it. So you're still playing tiles and following the paths in the same way.
There's still 8 and up as well.
Yeah, right. Same. Yeah, and can still do 2 to 8 players. So, just I would say this one. What's the playtime? Okay, so like slightly longer playtime on these two.
20 to
but,
40 minutes.
Yeah, but not substantially longer. Yeah. But so Surophenix Rising, still the same base mechanics of laying down tiles and following your path, but because you're phoenixes this time, when you fly off the board, you are reborn and you can come back. So that's not just the end of the game for you. And so what you're trying to do in the game is collect these little lanterns, I believe, that are these other little tokens on the board. And when you cross a path with a lantern, I believe it's just as long as you cross a tile that has a lantern on it, you collect a little star point, and when you get, I don't know, 7 stars or however many number it is, you get a certain number of stars, you win the game. So instead of it just being player elimination, there's a goal to it. I think you can win if like there's a turn that everyone falls off the board except for you, and you're the last one at that moment. I think you still win, something like that. But in general, the goal is, forging a path to collect the lanterns and I don't know, do what phoenixes do, I guess. So yeah, some more options if you like Cirro but want a little more, or just want a different variety of it, or maybe you played.
It seems like you'd be able to try and play the base game, like if you wanted to eliminate the mechanics.
Oh, that's true too. Like pick up one of these and just play it
Yeah.
without the extra rules. Yeah, I think you could. I don't see why
I was
not.
trying to look. It looks like it should come with.
I would think so.
So it's 2 games in 1.
That could be. Yeah. So yeah, there's some more Cirro for your whatever. Yeah, I'll grab King Domino and
Cool.
go from there.
It is over on the counter.
Okay, cool.
We're looking to get things centered. Christine, can you yank the playmat ever so slightly in your direction? And then... Yeah, you're good. You should be good now.
And did you see how I had you could change the text on that thing if you want the...
Oh, the
Now
now playing
playing,
Cirro?
yeah.
Actually, I didn't. Where would I edit that from?
It's in OBS, actually. You can just double click game title
Oh, okay.
and then just change the text there, and then then the
There
only
is
thing
no
you have to
music,
do to make
folks.
it
We're
actually
just
go live
dancing
is hit
for the fun of it.
transition, I think.
That's true.
Mhm.
Cool.
I've been playing a lot of Daft Punk this week. I don't know.
Oh, that punk's so good.
Yeah, so pretty much that's just streaming in my head all the time right now.
Daft Punk.
Made in China at Facility 15, says the box
Jeez.
lid.
Oh, hey, Ben Uncles wants to know what's the Fantasy Flight game that used the Battlestar mechanics after they lost the BSG license. That is sitting right behind me.
Yeah.
And now I'm blanking on the name, and it's really good. But I could look. I was trying to do with
Oh,
Unfathomable.
Sorry.
Uh,
You remembered it.
But Unfathomable, yeah, it's set in their like kind of Arkham horror universe, which is the very public domain H.P. Lovecraft stuff, and it uses those mechanics. It's actually a
color.
beautiful game too. The miniatures that come with it are great.
Forget if we get one or
I really like that game. If you didn't get a chance to play the original Battlestar Galactica game, you're missing out. Also, this is like
Only
possibly
one.
more
two. One
accessible
for a
fluff.
three-player. Yeah, one
You
game.
don't know much about Silence.
Which color? I'll be green, I guess, for my shirt.
I actually know more about Silence than H.P. Lovecraft.
Would you like blue or yellow? Blue or yellow, Christine?
I will take yellow.
Okay. Cool. Oh, that's mine. And then we each get the corresponding little castle.
Ooh,
Pink.
cute.
Okay. This is
It's been a
King.
while since I have rewatched Battlestar Galactica.
I know.
Oh.
I've been wanting to rewatch it.
Remove
And we
12
are kind
dominoes.
of in a
2,
slow period for television. We are
4,
we don't have a show going
6.
until Discovery comes back in
8.
February. So maybe it's time to rewatch that.
10,
Sure.
12. Okay, I think
I
I've removed
tricked
12
him.
tiles.
Into rewatching Battlestar with me.
You got me.
9, 10, 11. I mean, it's great.
Great show.
I really want to play that Unfathomable too.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
definitely up there on my list for the year.
I think this can just go there.
I like games with trader mechanics. That game,
These
if
can
it is
just be
as similar to the
what
original
features
Battlestar Galactica, it seems that I'd almost maybe recommend trying to play without the trader mechanic the first time, because it can be kind of a weird, stressful situation. If you are the trader, the first, like in the Battlestar game, if you were the Cylon the first time around, it can be tricky, because if you don't really know how the game plays out, it's hard to, like, know when to be dishonest or when to be
Mm.
truthful about stuff. You kind of have to, like, see the whole board.
That makes sense. All right, so we're gonna learn King Domino here. So we'll each end up with our own little kingdom that we're gonna build around our castle. So I'm trying to think what the best way to, I guess, just all set it up near the playmat, or kind of will that work if
You're in
we
favor.
like we're kind of gonna build around the castle? Will we
Cool.
try to get it in?
As long as you
hopefully?
guys are on the playmat, you are good for sure.
Okay. Well, we can always slide it if we need to. So the way it works, and maybe I'll just like build mine way up here, and then we can do. There's another thing we'll be doing too, so maybe we can do that here. So, King Domino,
Another game.
you are a king. Congratulations. Now it's time to build your kingdom, I guess. It works in reverse. So we start the game. Each player starts with their one little plot of land and their castle. And over the course of the game, we will be drafting tiles that are domino-like in that they have two different sides to them. And they are all different sort of types of landscape, right?
Is this the same as this?
Yes.
Okay, even though they have
So
different
that's
footprints.
yeah. So there's those are like, I guess, wheat. I think those are like wheat fields. Yeah, wheat fields. You've got some water. You have just plain old grass. You have caves, and then you've also got forests. And I think this is a different. Yeah, that's its own like
A
kind of
wasteland.
wasteland or swamp. Yeah. So those are, I believe, covered all the different types of terrain features that you'll
So
see.
these do not go together.
No, they do. Those
Oh,
are
they
the same.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Essentially
a
is-
windmill in my field.
Yeah, they'll
Okay.
they'll have little different, cute little illustrations, but as long as
Okay.
that kind of background general color is the same, it's all the same landscape type. So what you'll do on your turn, well, we'll all be getting these tiles, and once you get the tile that you've selected, you will add it to your kingdom. And to do that, you just have to connect it to a like tile. Or you can connect anything to your castle here. That's kind of the wild card. So, for example, if Sean selected this, and you also always have to be connecting off of something. You can't just, I don't know, add this here, not connected to anything, obviously. He might decide to connect that there to that. And then let's say next turn, he gets this tile. He now has to make sure that something is connecting again to something. So maybe he decides to connect it like this because the wheat fields match. He doesn't need the forest and the cave to match. Doesn't all have to match. Yeah, just something has to be connecting to the other. Or, I mean, if he drew something that doesn't match this, he still has some space on his castle here. He could go like that. So we're just kind of drafting these tiles, building out and out like that. The one constraint on building your kingdom is it has to be contained within a 5x5 grid.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
Yeah, exactly. Now,
So this is as wide as it can be.
Yep,
for
Okay,
example.
got it.
exactly.
Okay.
Now, the castle doesn't have to be in the center of it, but with one variant of the game, which I kind of like to play with, you get bonus points if your castle is perfectly in the center of the kingdom. But just as long as it doesn't extend right past that length and width, your castle is good. Your kingdom is good. If at the end, you know, the last tile you draw, you wouldn't be able to fit it because it would be overlapping your 5x5 grid, you just can't place it. But you might be able to just perfectly make your kingdom. The way the game scores, the way you score points and win, is you are counting up connecting types of terrain. So let's say Sean had this kind of thing here where he's got 3 wheat fields connected. You do the number of tiles connected multiplied by the number of crowns. I guess it's hard to see on there, but the number of crowns on that connected formation. That connected,
So you would have
yeah,
Be 2 times 4.
right. Yep. If you ended up with those were the only wheat fields he had connected and there's no crown symbols on them, you get no points. 2 times 0 crowns, 0 points.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the scoring at the end of the game. You just add up all those points and compare points and see who's won. The really cool part of the game too is the way that you draw these tiles. So the way it works is we will have shuffled up all these tiles and we will, is it always 4? Actually, I gotta check how it works in a 3-player game. Is it always 4 tiles that we draw? Same number of dominoes as the number of kings in play. Okay, so it's going to just be 3. So we will randomly draw 3 tiles from our tile pile here. Yeah, our bank. And as you see, they've got numbers on the backside. We then arrange them in ascending order here, smallest to largest. And then we flip over like so. We will, for the first round, in a random order, get to decide which tile we want to select. Now, in general, the tiles with the higher number are going to be more powerful. They're going to have more crowns on them. So they'll be lower here on our little display. So let's say it's the first round of the game. I get to go first for selecting a tile. I select that one. Let's say you select that one. Sean selects that one. Then, in descending order here, we take the tile, place it, and then you will, there will be another row of 3 that will be prepared for next round, which again will be in ascending order. Once we've all selected and placed our tiles, now this is the order that we get to select tiles. So, in other words, the person that selects presumably the weakest tile gets first pick the next round of drafting.
Okay.
So there's that risk reward there of,
Yeah.
do I go for this big one and I'm going to be last to pick for next round? So yeah, that's the game. So if that all makes sense,
Yep.
It does.
we're going to shuffle these up And we'll take our little guys. I've removed 12 tiles because it's a 3-player game, so we should have ended up here with the exact number of tiles that we need for making our 3 kingdoms.
All right.
So we'll get these first 3, and yeah, let us know if we should.
Might want to orient the other.
Oh
one.
yeah,
So-
duh. Yeah, I was gonna say, let us know if I should change our display here. Maybe I'll do that up there, and I'll do my kingdom over here or something. Let's try that. Cool. So that's the first one. We flip them, and
Here, I can shake these up if you want, and we can.
yes, decide our randomity here.
First is me. Look at
Mm-hmm.
me, filthy cheater.
Yep.
Second is who's yellow?
Hey.
Christine. All right.
For those in the chat, are you able to tell what's going on top of that playmat, or is it making it too difficult to see the pieces?
Yeah, let us know. We can.
I'm gonna go with the fancy wasteland, I guess.
Okay. All right. I've selected this one.
All right.
And you get your piece.
Okey-doke.
While they're doing that, I'm going to look up what Edward
Get
James
3
Olmos
more.
is doing now.
Once again, go smallest to largest. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was trying to read it upside down and failing very badly. Okay. The 2 and the 5 really did a number on me. Okay. So now I get to select first because I'm first in order. Okay. So. Well. I think I'm actually going to stick with this one, actually. I'm going to get some more wheat fields.
I'm actually gonna go with that one.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
Cool. But yes, how to best build the little kingdom. I don't know. Okay. 3 more. I'll read them up right this time. Got 14, 19, and 37. Okay.
Nick, go.
So now I'll take this one so I get a crown for my wheat field.
Alright. I go with this one.
Okay.
Top one.
Guess I'll go like that. Okay. 3 more. Got 11, 36, 42. Now it will be Sean's first pick. Lots of grass. Lots of little sheep. The art in this game, I'm sure it's impossible to tell on the stream, but the art in this game is awesome. It's got just all these fun little goofy things happening on the tiles. So when you look at your kingdom, there's fun stuff. Yeah, I guess I get this. Yeah.
Alrighty. It's a risk I took.
Mm-hmm. Guess I'll go there. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
folks
we
in the chat, let us know if you
have
are able to see everything on the board.
26, 45.
Where I'm standing, it's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah.
We could probably
Sure.
bring the boom down a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just it's a tricky one because like everyone has their own board
Yeah.
and it builds
Alright.
Oh,
I'm going
jeez.
with this
all the wheat.
guy. What's next?
Whoa, hold on.
All right.
Hold on. I know you're trying to get that cave because you got that other cave, and I have a lot of wheat fields, but I only have 1 crown on it, and that's not so hot.
Look at all that wheat.
I know, but actually, maybe I should just take it. So I'm still in first. I'll take it just so I'm still in first spot to pick my next round. Hopefully that was gonna work okay. Guess I'll just go here. Yeah. All right. So we have 6, 15, 41. Okay.
All right.
Some trees. Ooh, a nice. Well, shoot. Okay. Kind of want to take this to expand my wheat and get some more crowns on this thing, but I think the way I have my placement, that doesn't fully work. So, well, or maybe I take it and just hope I'll get
Maybe you jump.
another one. Oh, because you want, yeah. Yeah, I should probably take it because really I don't have a lot of crowns in general. Like I need some crowns if I'm gonna be the king.
All right. So one thing I'm not clear. So this would be 1 times
2.
2. There's
Oh.
I got 2 forest tiles connected together, so it's the number of tiles of that type connected. And I guess I should have clarified too. It's orthogonal connections. Diagonal connections don't count.
Okay,
But the number of tiles connected in that way times the number of crowns on those tiles. So here you've got 3 forests connected times 3 crowns, so that's 9 points
but
there.
I would still get points for this.
Yep.
Because I placed it next to
Yep.
the crown.
So this would be
Okay.
1 crown times 1, 2, 3
Oh, cool.
grass field.
Okay,
So that's
yeah.
3 points there.
Okay.
But if you got 3 more crowns, 2 more crowns there, that's times all the
Okay.
every tile. Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna scoot your guy here. I think I go like that. Okay. And we got 3, 13, and 33. It's weird. I got this game at Gen Con when it came out.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
remember.
And I think it was the same year. It was this and Photosynthesis came out the same year, and it was like huge for.
I think Unearthed
Blue
was that
Orange.
year
Oh,
also.
yeah. Yeah,
That's a game we'll have to do on stream. at one of these
that is a
days.
good one. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking that.
All right.
Yeah.
Next.
Mm.
Child group.
I was letting Sean.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. Okay. Oh boy. Big crowns on the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the one thing I probably should have said that isn't clear from just playing the game, the distribution of types of landscape is different. There are fewer cave tiles, but they've got a larger distribution of crowns on them.
Yeah.
So they're rarer, but
So I could try to
Valuable.
block Sean.
You could
even
block
though
Sean.
I have no caves.
I mean, you'd still get 3 points for that. So,
that's true.
you know, block Sean's
Or I
all
can
cave
add to
strategies.
add to my forest strategies,
Mm-hmm.
but you know I'm gonna make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Sean.
It's okay.
Oh,
Up
yeah.
to Annie here.
Yeah. Oh, it's me. Sorry. I was staring at it, trying to think, what is Sean going to pick? Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to pick this. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry.
cool with me.
I'm going to try to connect my... I feel like I either do this and hope for... okay, let's just do this and make sure those get connected. Okay. We got 10, 18, and 40.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Sean,
Oh.
you are first pick.
Guess I'll take some forests.
That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Played right into my hand.
Oh, I'm gonna go right there. Kingdoms are getting very close. But that's the maximum I can go, I guess. So. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have just a dead space here. Okay. 17, 30, and 34.
Alright, here we go. Here we go, big money.
Oh, lots of water.
Well, hiss.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
I guess I'm gonna take this.
Alright. Slide the old kingdom that way.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got my full 5x5 made, so I cannot
Nice.
go beyond the bounds of what I've got
Yeah, so we just got 2 rounds left.
here. Alright, here we
And-
go. Here we go.
And I screwed up, so I will only get this next tile. My other one will be unable to fit.
King Domino's are also one of those games with a lot of good expansions. Queen Domino's pretty good, and Queen Domino's also standalone, if I remember correctly,
Mhm.
right?
Alright,
Yeah.
Nick.
Oh.
The first pick.
Oh, yeah.
Next pick. Right here.
This is one of them.
It all comes down to
This-
this.
No, I can't do anything with any of these. Well, I set this up very poorly here, because all the trees.
Not help yourself. But none of these help me either.
Yeah.
I can do something with.
Well, I guess this one has 2 crowns on it, so I can get those 2 points.
Okay. Sean.
But yeah, Queen Domino. There's King Domino Origins, which is like a ancient, caveman.
And that's just
King
the
Domino.
standalone, right?
Yeah, and I know that's got some like other mechanics. I know one customer that bought it said it was really cool actually. I forget all the details of how it works, but and then there is just an expansion too called I think Age of Giants, which I also haven't played, but I really want to because I honestly love King Domino. It's very quick, very simple. It's colorful. I feel like if you like tile laying stuff, like Carcassonne, stuff like that, but you want a little more, I don't know, I guess a little more control over what you're individually doing,
Sure.
but it's still colorful, fun, quick. Nice.
Yeah, I'm so pleased with my kingdom.
Yours looks very nice. Yours looks like a real kingdom that could exist. Like it looks like
Yeah.
it maybe is laid
I
out in a
planned
way
it.
that
This
makes
is
sense.
Civic planning.
There's
here.
like a forest, some fields, a little lake. This
It's my
leads off to
boat.
the ocean, and
Yeah, stay away from
then
my castle.
and then
I
you've got a
my boat.
cave behind you.
That's where I keep my treasure.
Mine is mine I have a very straight line of forest,
You got a lot
which
of
is
green.
odd. I got a lot of green. I pretty much focus on this green here.
See, but I'm set up for like irrigation.
An attack. Oh,
Irrigation.
yeah. No, yeah.
Also attack. Sure.
And Sean's looks pretty there's like wheat fields kind of everywhere, but otherwise it's like there's this very clear, river, and then there's the like swamplands that lead into the massive cave system.
Yes.
But that's really the heart of the kingdom. But
Presumably we're
you
dwarves.
I mean, I guess you like export stuff, right?
Nick,
You're like
apparently
a
you can't play
seaside.
that last tile there because it doesn't
What?
match any neighboring tiles.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Thanks,
so I
Kevin.
totally failed. Oh man.
If you still have
So-
room here, you could do that, but that would be your only option.
No, but I can't because I've already
I
extended.
know that if
my
you still
4.
have room.
Mhm.
Well, then I totally failed on that. I grabbed it because it had the
Alright,
most
so now I have to
crowns.
do my math. Do you know my times tables?
Mm-hmm.
8.
Tabulate the scores.
People in the chat, if you catch anybody else cheating, let us know.
Yeah.
And this is just 1. It's like 1
Yeah.
times 1.
Yep.
That's an easy mistake to make.
No, I was just flustered because I screwed up and couldn't fit. But I actually don't know. I guess it was probably illegal for me to take the tile, I would assume. So I probably, or I don't know how what the technical.
I still think you get to take the tile. I just
Take
don't think
it,
you can
just couldn't place it.
anywhere.
Maybe I would have been able to place the last one.
Alright, so just to go over this, so this is 8, so that's 8 times 3.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
exactly.
1 times 1, 1 times 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1 times 5.
Yep.
So, okay.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh
and
yeah.
then
Oh yeah. 3
1
times
times
1. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. So I got 29.
49.
Wow, 35.
Wow.
Taking those caves.
Nice. Yeah.
Caves.
Yeah. Investing in the caves. I mean, also you got. I feel like you got these all towards the end, right? Like
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
them. All
I was-
the water stuff came at the end, but that worked out.
I was kind of surprised.
You were
that
able to
worked out.
connect them. Yeah.
My L-shaped lake.
Yeah.
Like L.
Yeah.
My big forest, I was super excited about all that 8 forests together, but
Yeah.
they did not help me out.
But yeah, and again, I just love the theme and art of this game. Like I like that. Where's the one? There's a field tile with a big like dragon.
Well, I think
Silo-
I've
oh,
seen
yeah.
that one.
It's like a dragon silhouette over that one. There's like some stuff in the swamps where there's like witches doing stuff.
Oh,
Making
yeah.
potions
I've
and
got
little cave
some
things, just like little
potions being brewed
little nice
here.
things. Also, when I got this at Gen Con, I got the promo Sandcastle castle.
Adorable.
You can play with that instead if you want to swap that out for other castles.
I love this.
And that's it. Yeah, that's King Domino. I like it a lot.
Cool game.
I
Very
like
cool
it.
game.
Also one I can play with my family and they don't hate, which is important. And yeah, it plays 2 to 4.
And you get to work on your multiplication tables.
You do. Yeah.
Not just your addition facts.
Multiplication, collecting or connecting colors, and maybe even city planning.
Mm-hmm.
So, Funkmaster B wants to ask about any upcoming Superscript events or sales.
Oh yes.
Still not a ton to announce this week. We're kind of just getting into the swing of the new year so far. Still planning a lot of stuff, but not a lot of it is so fully cooked that we're able to divulge the details of it just yet. We are going to be doing one of these every month, and actually the goal is to spend a good chunk of these variety hours talking about some of the new events and potentially sales that we'll be having in the meantime. This one I think we're more or less just establishing kind of the cadence, kind of getting together, playing some games. I'm trying to think if there is anything that we can actually
What about
announce.
the playmat?
I don't know
No?
if we can.
Okay. So how
We could
about-
tease it.
Yeah, we could. But we do
Done.
have a pre-release
Success.
coming up.
What's that?
So there's a pre-release coming
Yeah.
up in a few weeks.
Yeah.
There he
New
is.
Play
magic,
Magic?
set.
Yep.
Uh,
Kamigawa Neon Dynasty.
yeah.
And we're not only doing the pre-release, but there's a game day
Yes.
on the
So
calendar.
we've got.
So what is a game day?
So the game day is. So we're running it as a booster draft. It's a Magic tournament that you can run as different formats. we're running it as a Kamigawa booster draft, and there should be, as long as shipping is okay, some special promos for it.
Awesome.
So there will be some special promos.
We'll announce when and if we can.
Yeah, yeah,
If we get them, okay.
yeah.
If you did want to know about events at Superscript, though, as they come back up, you can check our website and the calendar there, or our Facebook page, or really any social media. For Magic events specifically, you can check Event Finder as well, Wizards or WPN Event Finder. But yeah, just go to our website, go to the events page, scroll down. We got a Google Calendar. You can even add it to your own Google Calendar if you're a Google user.
Yeah, and we still have we have Flesh and Blood events every Wednesday. Another newer collectible card game.
We're having a board game social.
Yeah, I was
coming
gonna
up.
say we got the board game social.
That's a new event for the new year.
Yeah.
Board game
So
socials.
February 5th is the
Yes.
first one.
Yeah.
Saturday.
That's
What can
next
people
weekend.
expect from board game socials?
This Saturday coming up.
This Saturday, who wants to play? Well, I was gonna bring the Hunger, which is a new. We probably have that on the shelf that we could show.
So this is at 4
It's a
o'clock.
new. Oh yeah.
4 to 9 p.m. Come play games with us.
Bring your own
Bring your
if you
own
want.
games,
Bring your own
friends.
Or
So this is meant to be social. So be prepared to play with people you don't know, people you do know.
yeah, and we'll have
3 to the left of Small World.
We're trying to make this a semi-regular thing. So definitely look on the calendar for more Saturdays where we have board game. social.
yeah, and we have another later in February even. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I will be bringing this to teach if anyone wants to learn it. I'll have some other stuff too, some quicker games. But this is the new Richard Garfield of many board game, the maker of many board games.
Yes.
This is the Hunger.
Famous board game designer
His
Richard Garfield.
Magic the Gathering creator Richard Garfield, the doctor himself. The Hunger is his latest. So I actually haven't fully learned the rules yet, but I flipped through it. You are vampires going out to feed, as vampires do. So this has some deck building elements, which is something that Richard Garfield definitely likes in his games. And it has a sort of, I think it's sort of like a, I guess, pick up and deliver sort of like go out, fulfill a quest. In this case, it is feeding on people's blood, and then make it back to your castle or to your home, whatever it is, before the sun rises. So, and you're along the way building a deck of different abilities and helpers and whatnot. So yeah, it seems really, really cool. I'm very excited to learn it completely and play. Plays in about an hour. Plays from 2 to 6 for 2 to 6 players. So if some people show up that are interested in a game that takes about an hour or so to play, I'm going to be trying to teach this one.
That's this Saturday, 4 o'clock.
This Saturday, yeah.
A couple more questions, also from Ben. One, as far as comic events, when we can expect friend of the store James Tynan to be doing a signing in store.
Yeah. You know,
Ben,
he hasn't
reach
responded.
out to James Tynan.
We just can't
you're
seem
a
to
friend
get
of
the
store, he's a
scheduling
friend of
right.
the store. Maybe he could put in a good word for us.
He didn't respond to our last text.
Yeah.
So
He's busy.
On that note,
We're
though,
waiting.
we will have some exciting comic-related events to announce, hopefully soon. But we can't share the details just yet because they're still in a little bit of flux. Also, Ben recommends any chance we could start opening up a night where we bring in our own vinyl to the shop. I
used
certainly
to
wouldn't
have
be
a
opposed to
portable turntable.
No.
I could have brought. I mean, one of those ones they sold at Urban Outfitters or whatever. I had one of those and the Newmark thing.
we could do.
We could have done it, but I
Just-
got rid of it. We have too many record players in our home.
We still have too many records
Records
in our home.
and-
We have like too many almost functional record players in our home, and one.
So if anyone
Sort
has a
of
portable record player, we could totally
Bring it
do
up.
that. Bring it up for
mean-
board game night. Or
Sure.
Or if anybody wants to fix one of our record players.
Yeah.
One of the many. Anybody who knows how to repair a belt. Actually, play against Sam's down the street. We could go there.
True.
Oh yeah. Oh, also for the board game social, I think if you check the Discord, I think friend of the store Dan is planning on bringing Sleeping Gods.
Woo.
So
Okay.
that's
Oh, is it a new one?
that's another new one. That's Ryan.
That actually came out
Walker-
last year, but it was
Walker-
out of stock.
Oh.
forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had it.
It's
Store,
new
to our
again.
shelves.
Yeah, we got like one when it first came out, and then
No
it's
one
back
did.
finally.
Now it's back.
But yeah, that's another, Red Raven Games, sort of like story-driven, I guess. I don't know, adventure game in a sense.
Yeah, it's definitely very narrative
yeah.
heavy.
I love his other Near and Far and Above and Below were really good, and this looks like similar to those, but maybe even a little heavier, bigger game. So yeah, go into the Discord if you want to join Dan's game of that, because I think that'll be happening too.
And on that note, if you also are interested in running a game in the shop or bringing a game to a board game social, by all means, please do so. Also, pop in the Discord. You can access it through our website, upper left-hand corner. And I'll get the link in here somewhere. And gauge interest, see if other people are interested in playing something, or if you want to organize a game day other than the board game social day, that works too.
Mhm.
But yeah, and if you have ideas for things you'd like to see at the shop, especially if you're willing to help run and facilitate them and that kind of thing, always let us know. We're we can't make promises that we're going to find a home for everything, but we
We'll
want
do
this
our best.
yeah, we want this to be your store, and we want to let people run the kind of events they want to see here. So if you do have something you're looking to make happen, let us know, and we can talk about it.
But as this was the Superscript Variety Hour, I think we are
Mhm.
at an
We are
hour.
over an hour, and I think we're going to
Wow.
try and make this a
Well, with our late start, this is 1 hour.
miraculously
pretty good.
on time sort of Superscript stream.
Yeah.
Not bad.
As far as some of the other events, like I said, we will have some more information,
Yeah.
hopefully by the next time we do one of these.
Yes.
And
We'll see you in
yeah.
a month. We'll see you this week when you come into the store.
Yeah.
yeah,
Play
Come
the
see
hunger.
us.
Play the hunger.
Play the
Mhm.
hunger.
or not,
.com.
whatever you want, really.
Thanks for tuning in, friends,
Mhm.
and have a good week.
Yeah.
All right, folks. All right, bring us out, everybody.
Okay.